Whoa, guys, we have a flush. Oh, 4-bet. We have to call. Would you believe this? We fucking great. It's about 10K since we got started. You should do what makes money. This is gross, but we're not folding. Sure. Okay. I'm still trying to sort out that intro. Could you guys hear that? If you guys hear that, like, was there noise with that intro video, or was it just a video? I guess I'll be able to check here shortly. Oh, I need headphones. I've done something crazy. Hello, Seth. Hello. Okay. Let's get these games fired up. We got beat up last time, but then we played off stream and did well. So that's good. Okay. Do I have a VPN on for some reason? I don't. Weird. Okay. Let's see what games are going, guys. I probably should be a good boy and warm up, but we're not gonna. We're just gonna hop in and wish for the best, hope for the best. Oh, I have hand note open. I don't want that. Gross. Gross. All right. Let's get in this. Dollars up. Game on. I have one request from you guys. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram was banned recently for no good reason. And we had to restart. So please follow me on Instagram. This is gross. I guess we call the cold 4-bet. I guess we're just going to give the 3x open fish tag. Seems fair. Off my chest. Get it off my... I just have plans later tonight, but wanted to stream today, so that's why we're changing our hours. I do live a life. Gonna see bet here. We could overbet too. Small is probably better against the fish. Might better just do a small bet as well. Yeah, these don't taste good. I need better drinks. We're just gonna call here. Top pair's good. Chop with every ace now, so that's nice. I think we're just gonna overbet here. We chop with every ace. Don't expect this to be a 2. All right. Meanwhile, we are here. Again, gonna tag the 3x open as a likely fish. We are facing jam. 3x plus the fact that they're short stacked, I guess. Those together. Very likely to be a fish. How long has David K been live? I always wonder if there's a chance we pick up that David K raid, but he streams for too long. 2 hours. Yeah, we're not gonna hit his. He's almost certainly going for 6 hours or something. So we will start after him and ends before him, almost certainly. Great guy, David K. If you guys want to check out his stream, highly recommend it. What are we gonna do, guys? Fold, 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 fold. Okay, I'm gonna try and I think I like this framing. I'm gonna do some behind it while things are slow. I'm gonna do some behind the scenes things. I am back. Why is that doing that? Weird. Did it transform? 6863 3860. 6863 3860. Nope. 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 6863 3860. Done. I think that's what it was. I'm trying to make sure these look more uniform. Just what it's 6863 3860. 6863 3860. 6863 3860. 6863 3860. Done. 6863 3860. Cool. That's close. Your way. 2 pair. I'm seeing through my stream. All right, that's close enough. All right. Boop. 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 Oh, we have 4 tables now. Yay. Yay. Again, guys, please follow me on Instagram. I need a command for this. But my Instagram should be below. We're restarting my Instagram because it got banned, so we have to restart from nothing. It got banned for no good reason. But please follow. This guy's really considering this decision. I think we get to overbet. Don't love the song. We do have to worry about ace jack some. Wow, what a bad river. Oh boy. 9-10 suited. I like 9-10 suited. It's a fun hand. This lead from big blind is pretty good. I think we have a value bet here. hard to get paid, but we're just good too often to not put it in. I missed a follow, clearly. Farasenko, thanks for the follow. Oh, we got 2 new follows. 12:30 a.m. I don't know what time zone you think I am in Divine Glory. Look at all these follows rolling through, though. Zoltz Giro, thank you for the follow. Zilksp, thank you for the follow. Can I duplicate? Is duplicate a thing? I don't think we're calling 3-9 suited. Seems a little wild. Ooh, heads up versus fish. That's always fun. That is what you want, as they say. Obviously calling this 3 bets. Just calling this as well. Yeah, I am. The plan is for Fridays, and then the last few Fridays is just I haven't been free, so it hasn't worked out. Facing the check on the ace is interesting. I think we have too much showdown value to start bluffing already, but we'll check. We will face a weird decision if we get bet at on the river. This really should not be an ace. I think we really... I think we do have good cards. Like, I think he will be checking back ace-9 of diamond. Maybe not ace-9 of diamonds. Ace-9 of hearts, though. Maybe for, like 9-10 probably barrels. We don't have spades, which is, I guess, bad. There's like queen X, queen 10. I guess we probably just fold. I don't know. I don't know what plugins are. I'll tell you what, though. That might be what you're thinking about. Hank the Tank, thanks for the follow. Pocket eights. Seven, 8 suited. That transition was better. Like the tables seemed closer to being 3-better calls here. All good. We flatted 4-5 suited because of the fish opening to 3x. We could have 6-7. I mean, the bulk of 6x is gonna be had by big blind here, though, so I think we want to be careful. Yeah, I think he just gets to do this, and unless we're going to check raise, which we're just not gonna do, we definitely don't want to call. It might be the best way to realize our equity there might be just to lead. And we're going to 3-bet this as well. Hello, Chowser. Just calling here with King 10. To block size, we call. We're probably raising if we get bet at again. Or if we get checked too, we're probably going to raise as well. We do have some showdown. We're just going to check, actually. I guess when we get checked down too, we should just check. So this is interesting. We 3-bet here. We turn the 7. I think we're on a bigger check here. Against button, we still might be able to go big. Although we do block 6s like this. We'll check. Hey, Joel. Zaxor, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. We're just going to check call here. They did have pocket 5s. Gonna 4-bet the small blind here. 4-bets are gonna be pretty linear. Ace 10 obviously making the cut. We get the fold, but meanwhile we get dealt the aces. Happy to help with the lunch break, Zaxor. Thanks for the good lucks, McLovin. I don't think we're going to get bluffed at enough when we check here, so we're just going to go small. I think, again, we're worried about getting bluffed enough. So we're just going to call. What is the name of this poker room? Ignition Poker. They should pay me for this. Okay, we are getting 3 bets by the big blind when the cutoff. We have 4 bet options, but I think we're just going to flat. EuroVPNers.com. Obviously, we don't get to call this. Are they? Are they prettier than other aces? It's funny how used to a 4-color deck you become when you play online, and then like how odd a 4-color deck is to most other people. That's funny. Yeah, that was not a good flop for red and black aces. All right, looks like we're going to be all in here. Ace, please. That's not a good turn. Grispearl, thanks for the follow. Man, someone subbed with a... Oh, on YouTube. That's why that's doing that. I'm getting, like, YouTube subs through to this. So weird. So we flop a setup here with 9s. To the size, we're just going to call. It's an okay turn. They will have 6-7 at some frequency. The bluffs here, I don't trust to follow through rivers enough. So I think we're just going to raise. Even with 6-7, we have a clear raise. 8, 16, 1,000. Yeah, this is about right. No, this is not even kind of right. I don't know what happened there in my brain. This is way too big a raise. Ooh, 10-4 might have been an open. King jack off. Out of cutoff. So 5x. Yeah. I'm just going to fold the king jack off. Flop a gutter. Getter. Facing small bet, we're just going to raise. Facing pot. We might even just be able to fold without a heart. That getter. Meanwhile, 2-5 suited. Yeah. I imposed one on one of my home games that I play with my friends, and they didn't have a choice. I just said, this is what we're doing. Eventually they liked it because some people have, like, not the best vision, and so they eventually liked the, you know, being they could just see better. It gets easier to see when you have a flush and stuff. Unfortunately, they get there with a 9. We'll go to this table. We have 9, 10. We don't. We're going to go bigger check here when we're not going to bet this hand. Obviously calling. The 7, I guess, might slow down some of their value bets. Like, we could have a 7. I guess we're just going to check. Weird they don't follow through with that hand, but people overthinking themselves. What do you guys think? 4-bet call? I guess call's okay. Hello, leaping CLP. You don't have to pretend to not be able to do math. Math's hard. Once we get check here, I think we're just going to bet. Even though I think we do block some of the most obvious folds. He could have 9s and he could have 10x. I think we're just going to trust our read here and just start betting. We do just get it through, which is nice. Blind v blind, bottom pair, bottom kicker. See how this goes. Second pair, bottom kicker. Not a lovely turn. This is very small. Meanwhile, we flop a boat. Heels are small. He should be going big. But I don't know. I don't really think we get to raise. Obviously, a lot of protection to be had. Very hard to be value betting, though. I mean, probably a lot of floats from him, but... again, hard to value bet. We're just going to check and hope to get bluffed at. I'm curious what he decided to not bet. Yeah, that's reasonable. We had a king high, king 4, which like unblocks all of the like things we might be beating. So it's sensible. God morning. God morning to you. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. Ace, lots of ace and suiteds today, I feel. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for raise here. Awkwardly call a 4-bet. I don't know if we go polar on king queen. We might. We're a little deeper, so we're going to size a little bit bigger. We don't have as many middling stuff. Like our bluffs mostly jack X and 10X, like low suited stuff. So I don't think there's as much reason to bet small. Meanwhile, we have aces. Pick up the blinds, which is always hype. Ace-9 off here. Just gonna check. Probably check all. If they go small, even if they go big, ace high, ace-9 might be a call here. Probably is. He goes with like half. Yeah, I think we still have a call. It's not a good turn for us. Yeah, this is a good sizing from this guy. Reasonably well played strat. We are 3-betting king jack off versus button here. We're getting 4 bets, which we will fold to. Ace 10 off here. Oh. You deceived yourself with your own expectations of what it means to flop a boat. That's on you. Check raise probably. To pot. I guess we're just gonna fold now. Six just like counterfeits us too much. Ace enough. Big better check. Pure big here. I don't know how many leads we see in the 3x. Probably not as much 3x from the big blind here. So I don't think their check is as likely to be a mistake. If it was like a 6 and they check, we might check back range. Guys, I've said this a few times, but I'm trying to get my Instagram back to what it used to be. I got banned and had to restart, so please go follow me on Instagram. Link down below. We are 3-betting the ace-3 off. Blind be blind. a 6 of diamonds. We'll likely be playing. Oh, I lied. I lied. I didn't mean to, guys. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Thank you. I appreciate the playlist as well. It's probably fine. We could have been... We have 8 high. They have to call with king highs. We're just going to bet. We block 8-9. Like, they did call king high. All right, that's fair. I didn't know why I got banned, actually. It was, we never figured it out. Yeah, it was very frustrating. We're here. We're just going to check. We obviously have to block the bluff the king river. There's even hands like 5s and 7s and stuff like this still at this point. I'd respect a call here. Oh, didn't get it though. Like a bluff catch there makes sense. As scary as the king is, like, I think some king X fires sooner. Like king queen probably fires turn. Ace queen checks because we can still be beating ace highs, but king queen probably fires turn. So king jack probably value bets turn. King 10 probably definitely bluffs turn. So we're really saying ace king, and if we have like, let's say ace king and ace queen alone, and we're gonna bet all our ace queens and all our ace kings, we're gonna be bluffing way too much, right? So I think a bluff catch there makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we tried hard to get it back too. Can you tell font's name? I can once I know what it is. I used to know off the top of my head. Where is... Oh, maybe over here. Let's see. So, properties... Julius Sands 1 is the font's name. Yeah, I think he was right, though, to be fair. I was playing him... To be fair, I had a hand I played against him a week ago that I think he played quite poorly, too, but yeah, I played 2 hands against him. One of them, I'm unsure, but I will err on his judgment, given that he is a better tournament player than I am, which was the king jack offhand with the jack of diamonds, the float on the turn. My perception of that spot, which is very different than his, which is like my perception of how light he could be blocking turn was wider than he seemed to think he could be, which again, he knows his strategy. So whether or not I think he could be matters little, depending on what he is doing. The other one was with aces, to check back the flop with aces. This was definitely like a cash game mistake of just the width of the ranges, right? So I think it was he was right. I don't think we actually get to raise here. Small, like all his ace X is probably in there. He probably has king queen king 10 too. We're gonna go for it. Like, we probably do have to raise here. Why do I play on shit sites? I don't know. I think shit gets a bad rep, you know? We have 8, 9 here. I think we're just gonna... He bets small. He could have 7s and stuff. Like, we have to check. Probably check raise, though. Whatever. We'll just fold. I did try to get it reviewed. It got reviewed, and then, like, they doubled down. They reviewed it, and they were like, yeah, you're banned. And I was like, what? I had no idea why. I'm just going to go big with the intention to just get it in with this guy. Say. Not a good flop. River Heart would be good. Did not get there. Say. I do think we have to call even to the big size here. I expect a lot of check-in to come out of cutoff on this turn. Yeah, now I think we're just going to bluff. King 10 suited. Yeah, I play live sometimes. I don't play tournaments live, but I play live cash fairly often. I played a few live tournaments, but not a ton. No interesting results from live tournaments. I'm gonna start getting more into the live circuit of tournaments. I'm just sort of using online as a way to like nail down my strategy a bit more because I'm still fairly new to it. And then we'll start playing a little bit more live once I feel like I have a better handle of what right looks like. Shit equals fertilizer. Exactly. This guy gets it. I need more emojis of Rainer's face. Do. Okay. Where are we at here? Let's look at King Jack suited. I have no idea why, yeah. We did turn the... I think block is fine here. Obviously, there's like a very limited hand this could be. So we're just probably chopping. But it is Queen 10 off. We're just going to 3-bet here. All right, 4-bet. This is what she came for. Every time she moves. So sick of scam calls, guys. We have jacks. Playing any W stop. So I am banned from Caesar's Casinos for card counting. So I cannot be playing W stop this year. But I do have a clear path to getting this ban revoked. So next year I will be playing W stop. Probably just going to range check this versus the imposition caller. Easy call. We do win. Ace king. Interessante. 3-bet small blind versus middle position. I don't actually even know if ace 4 suited is a 3-bet, to be honest. It might not be. So we do unblock some bottom pair, like 9s. Obviously, he should have some, but there's like 8s through 5s and 10s. Even some better ace high floats that, and we can have Jack X. So we're gonna bluff. We do take it down. Meanwhile, we have aces. We do get 4-bet. This is the guy who took our money when we had ace king last time, so he's got jacks this time. I actually want him to get a jack. Not this time. Not this time. And what's even better is we win with a head in equity, so our yellow line stays up. I think we had more equity. Oh, no, it's probably about the same. They probably about cancel each other out. How long will I stream? I don't know. Till 3, maybe? Something like that. My own devices, okay, prices, devices, I am up in crisis, I'm here all this time. Yeah, oops. Oops. Yeah, I was card counting. I used to run a card counting team. This guy leaving, he was a fish, because I think that 4-bet with jacks is probably fine. You probably get to call sometimes, but T-Mac, thanks for the follow. Trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitter too. If you guys are interested, I try to put out some good information on Twitter. If you guys are Twitter users yourselves, again, the link is also down below. I'm on that social media grind right now, but I try to put out good, wholesome content, so. Flop and flush draws can be exciting. Losing with flushes is always very bad. Yeah, I think we're just gonna, I guess the fish, I think we're just gonna barrel here. And we're gonna get there. We get called. We called for ace queen offers cutoff open. We do have a straight, but this seems like a good spot for our opponent to bluff, so we're going to let them do that. Did they not? Did they not? They did not. Oh. I made a mistake. Ace jack suited out of the small blind. We're going to big better check the 10 jack 3. Scary turn. Like, obviously, it's going to be king, queen, and 7-8. I think we get to size down. We're going to size down. We're getting 4-bet on the other table where we have ace queen suited. I really don't expect to get bluff raised that much here. Like, I think a lot of the bluffs fire turn. All right. Awkward spot. We called a flop c-bet, 4-bet pot. We really binked the turn, or the turn annihilated us. Because I don't do it anymore. I have some good stories. I don't know. I have to dig around my head for them. I stopped because it wasn't fun. All right, we have a decision here. I just don't think I'm expecting to win that much. I'm really concerned about this river too. Like, he goes with 2 small bets, so I mean, like, 2 small bets could potentially still be a king. Maybe? I don't know. The ace is pretty bad. All right. We might make a big fold here. He has to turn queens into a bluff, I think, at this point. It's like aces, kings. And then, like, most bluffs are king X. Like, I don't think it gets to be ace jack. It could be ace jack. Like, what's ace jack afraid of if he does have ace jack here? Like, that have like 8s? I just don't know. Yeah. I think we should trust ourselves there and fold. Thing is, if I'm there with ace jack, like obviously there's ace queen, but I should have all sorts of other ace x too, right? It's just really hard to bluff there, even if he. But like maybe it's just ace jack, ace king. It's enough. Hmm. Mm. We called here because we have a fish here who opened to 3 blinds. But obviously he doesn't have the full combos of ace jack either. Doesn't have the full combos of ace king because there's so many down there. And it did have an ace. I guess like it could at some frequency be jacks too. We have aces. Flop and trips is nice. Getting 3-bet here, we have tens by what seems kind of like a fish. He was short stacked. Maybe it just didn't reload from hand to hand. Yeah, we don't get to full to 33%. Hmm. The question is now, do we bluff? This just seems like a very bad line to take with, like, say, aces or kings. But it could be like 8-9, king 10. I know we have 2 kings, but it could be like ace king. It kind of sucks because we just lost that other hand, but this doesn't look like a snap bluff spot. Here's a7. All right, we have eights here. Button versus big blind. We're gonna 3-bet this. I think we can go big on queen 4-5 from the big blinds versus middle position. And that's a pretty good turn for us to continue to go big on. And then ace jack we pick up. He could have ace 10 of diamonds, queen x of diamonds. I think this is one we're going to follow through on. And there's king queen. Yeah, that's to be expected though. I have $100. We're all in for $100. Rough couple hands, guys. Rough couple hands. Rough couple hands. The king queen off call, I just realized, is a very fishy thing to do. It's tough. Tough to lose 3 buy-ins that quickly. But we got a lot of session left. Hope for the best here. I think raising here is an option. We can be good. He could just like be range betting. I charge $2.50 an hour. Then yeah, we just get to be good here sometimes. So I think it's just a bad distribution of hands. People bluff plenty at all stakes in some spots. Calling this. Yeah, you don't want to like extrapolate too much from hands, regardless of how they feel. We're calling this here. We'll call small bet. We might raise small bet to check. This just seems like a good spot to go. I like our blockers, and this just seems like a good spot to get after it. Yeah, not shutting down this river. An unfortunate couple of hands. The games are actually fairly good right now. I think we're just hitting a bad stretch of cards. We have King Jack here. We're going to ISO this guy. Obviously, we're just going to fold this. We have King 8 suited here at the small blind. There's a lot of stuff in there. There's aggregate reports and some flashcards and some solutions that you can look at in Pio. Some videos. This is an easy call. I think we're just going to check call again. Yeah, I just don't plan on folding this line. Ba, 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 ba. The same as on your horizon, babe. I think the only call that I think might have been a bad one was the ace queen. I like the 10-1. The 10s 1. I like that call. I like the ace jack bluff. And I like the 6-7 bluff. I think the 6-7 bluff is okay. Ace 9 suited. We blasting today. Always. Always blasting. We're just going to check range here. Change. Have to call a small bet. I guess having a 9 is like one of the worst hands we can have there. Always blasting. We out here blasting. That was a good short from a while ago. We get the kings. I guess we just a pair blocker or a diamond. No, I don't think a diamond's actually that important in that spot. I don't expect that many flushes. I could be on tilt and forcing it. That's always a possibility. No, I just think it's an overfolded line. Once we face turn check. Now we're multi-way here. We do have to be aware of aces from this guy. This is a little sketchy because this could obviously be. This could obviously be Oh man, I don't love this spot. Like, it's kind of a gross spot, but I don't know what this guy does with queens, considering, like, the amount of ace-king we can have. There's ace-10. There's threes. Huh, that's a bummer of a turn. That is a bummer of a turn. It's good for the yellow line, though. Uh, 10-10, we were way ahead on the turn, and I think that'll often be the case on that turn. Like, queen is not great for in position. I think they're going to shut down some of their value bets, but they're going to have a lot of, like, ace-king. It's more like a timing tell thing, too. Here with the gut shot multi-way to small, we probably have to call. I mean, facing pot here, obviously having a queen is probably a little bit more important than having an ace. You could have two pair. It could be jack nine. It could be... Yeah, we'll just give it to him. Obviously, you can't call this overbet. Oh, you guys aren't seeing it. We do have eights. We will ISO. Yeah, I don't think he's hating. All right, so we're down here with another potential spew spot. We get 4-bet. Queen is really good for us. I don't expect as much ace-queen. And we're still facing ace-king. And we could have 10s as well, and I don't think they could have 10s. But I think we're facing a lot of ace-king and then some jacks, and the queen's really bad for jacks. So I think we're going to believe in ourselves here. See if this one gets through. We do get called by ace-king. Which is going to happen. I don't know how I feel about the ace-king call. You could just be thinking we don't go for value there enough. Which is possible. It's a tight spot. It's a weird spot with ace-king. We have queen-queen here, multi-way. I think we'll just go small. So this was a limp squeeze. Excuse me. Okay. I mean, honestly, in that spot with the ace jack might be a barrel off even in theory. I think I wouldn't be that surprised if in theory it's close. I really wouldn't be. It seems like we're gonna have a lot of value bets in that line, and so like we actually get to go. We need a lot of bluffs, and we won't have that many single diamond blockers. So I think if we keep waiting around for diamonds with the ace jack hand, we're gonna be waiting a while. We obviously have the pairs, but we have ace nine off, blind be blind. I think we're just intending to check this down. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, guys. I appreciate the support. With ace king, like in theory, it might be fine. I do think it's tough for people to be bluffing there. Like a little tough, but. And what's tough is people might even bluff with a pair there to get a jacks fold. Like I think we're trying to make jacks indifferent. So I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it's easy to stand here and be like, oh, that was a bad call, right? But like we predicted ace king would fold and we were wrong, you know, so ace jack, blind be blind, facing small bet. I think ace jack can raise. Facing small. We have the right ace, blocking the two pairs. I think we'd like to continue to block two pairs to barrel again. And it's nice to have some good hands in this line. The sort of like bet check, the raise check line that aren't just all bluffs that gave up. Obviously, we have to be wary of ace king, ace queen. Okay, so when we check, I think we just have the best hand, and we can just go like pot. I'll let you guys know what happens there. But we'll stay here. We'll see what happens. We get the fold. All right. We have queens down here. We get called. These boards, we could do a lot of checking. Do some small betting. The ace high boards, I don't think get bluffed enough when we check, which so we just put in small with queens. And then this is going to be an interesting hand to get to showdown somehow. Lots of potential bluff candidates from button here. Like not having hearts here, I think makes it have a good call. We're blocking ace queen. There's obviously two pairs and sets. I think we call once, but I don't think a lot of flush draws follow through. So I think we just let it give up on river. Let it go on river. We ISO this, but we'll just go small. Ace king isn't that obviously a bad call. I think people are hating on the ace king call more than it deserves. Like when you check down there, you pretty clearly have something like ace king. You know, it's not even like it's a good call result oriented. It's just like our bluff might be a bad bluff with the presumption that they're calling ace king. If they're calling ace king, they're kind of calling everything. In which case we might just be better off not bluffing that spot. From their side, it's not that it's a good call results or oriented wise. It's just depends on like their presumption to the spot. Like it's really hard to say what's good or bad without seeing what's going on in someone's head, you know? Like what are their presumptions? Like were they thinking he has ace nine suited that's gonna float the flop, or like ace jack, or like, you know, things like this, and they're gonna bluff river? You know? If he did, he was right. All right, guys, queens one more time. Let's see if we can make some money with queens today. We are down 6 buy-ins. We get to range bet the ace 10 6. Boop. Ace queen off. I guess we're just not going to be 3-betting this. We're just going to be calling. Obviously don't get to fold. Not a lot of 4x, I wouldn't think. Not a lot of jack x. I don't know. We're going to call once more. Obviously bad river. Tens is betting twice. Okay. So we need to mark that guy as a little bit of a loose cannon. We have 7-6 suited over here. I think we can just small bet here. We do pick up equity. We'll have some 9x here. Mostly queen x, though. I think we can just go 2/3. It's a pretty bad river. I mean, we're not gonna check. I think we're just gonna 2x it. There's like diamonds are gonna fold and other things, so I think we're okay. This. Boop. Oh, we get rewarded with aces. We showed heart. The poker gods reward us. Against a fish. We're going to go small here. It's a good river. I guess at this point we just hope he has a slow played 5. We're bluffing 5s on the flop here. Multi-way. What's your worst day at 2K? I don't know. We're getting close. King's pretty bad. Luckily our 5s have showdown, so that's good. Hope for non-diamond river. Now we just get to chop with every flush draw, so that's okay too. We're just gonna fold to the overbet though. Okay. We flop top 2 here against a fish. We're getting raised. This is gonna be the kind of hand we just get in here, I think, against all the high equity draws. Obviously can be 7s, but it could also be ace 7. It could also be, I don't think 10-7 is likely, but you never know. And then probably not 10s or aces. So I think we're just going to be the kind of hand we just want to push all those really high equity hands into a tough spot. And it is a 7, so let's hope for a decent run out. All right. That worked out. Just is always nice. Okay. Okay. I think we can go 67 on this turn. I think the queen of clubs makes us more prone to betting because we block some more bluffs. Some of like flop backdoor floats that might bluff turn. Ba, 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 ba. Ace jack suited. Obviously going to be calling here. Flopping an ace will be good or terrible for us. We'll find out shortly. Expect small bet from our opponent. Big bet will. And so we get checked. I mean, I think we're just going to go for value here. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So okay. It's one stack back. Games are good. I think we should be able to get them back if it works out. Things go our way. Yeah, I think it's just a range small bet. It seems fine. This seems like a turn bet. Seems like a turn bluff that we're going to follow through on non-diamond rivers. I played on Global Poker before. Are you talking to him? You're probably talking to him. I don't play on Global very much. Yeah, and then on this Diamond River, I don't think we're interested in following through with this. We opened 5s here. Got called from the button by what is pretty clearly a fish. Then we're getting squeezed. A flat from this person. Okay. We're just gonna call now. We're just gonna fold now. If the big deep stacked fish had called, we might have. Some hands were folding. New Jersey sites and ACR mixed in. I hear those New Jersey sites are good. Do you like ACR? Fives here. We flopped a set. Just kidding. Just kidding. Again, probably going to fire this on a non-spade river. Is plus or negative EV for you? I don't know. Haven't really thought about it, to be honest. I guess we could beat some, like, spades. But I think there's just... maybe we should probably be checking this. That's okay, though. I think we'll also get a lot of folds, so I think it works both ways. But I don't think betting there is minus EV. I think it's probably making money. It's just not making as much money as checking. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, it's tough. Remember I said we flopped a set. We're rain checking this board though. Probably gonna happily check call. Torn between checking and betting here. I might bet 3-bet. Ace of spades is good. I don't expect that many spades, and I expect them to possibly have... Nah, not that much. I mean, ace 5, ace 9. Maybe block is good. Block call. There's a lot of like 5x, 9x I can bluff the river. Potentially even some with a spade. And like 6-5 might decide to turn themselves into a bluff. So like I think we have a pretty easy call on river if they choose raise. And they did. They did a 5-9 though. So we'll go here where we river to 10. We're just gonna go with pot. 4-bet pot here. We turn an ace. It's kind of an awkward spot facing a 4-bet. I guess we just fold. It's a good raise with the straight, though. It's like far above where they probably should be raising though, like well above where they should be raising. So the fact that they like tank raised it, like they weren't sure if it was good enough to raise, there's a good sign that we did a good bluff catch. Because I think they'll find a lot of the bluffs there, but not all the value bets. I'm gonna do 200 zoom streams, guys. I played like 30,000 hands or so before I got back to streaming as like a warm up, and I think it'll be good to start streaming those because I think the 200 zoom pool is very beatable. So we'll stream that and show that. We're gonna 3-bet. Oops, this hand against the super deep fish. Against this other super deep fish, we just have top pair. I think we're just gonna keep going for value here. There are some ace X. I guess we'll check the ace. He had fours. He had fours. Queen 9 suited out of middle position. It's a decent flop. I'm gonna start with big. Get the fold. We would have got there. Tens, Blumby blind. Reading 3-bets to pretty small. I would typically I like consider 4-betting, but this is a pretty small size once we open to 3.5. So I think we're just gonna flat the tens. Obviously not an amazing flop, but we do have to call at least 1 bet. 3-bets here should be pretty polar. Holding 2 tens is not great because a lot of their bluffs should contain. Their 3-bet suited bluffs should contain a 10, but they also have like all the offsuit ace X, king X, stuff like this. So we're just gonna check and try to get to showdown. To the delay small. Like, could it be nines is the question. That seems kind of crazy, right? We're going to kind of make an exploitative fold here. We're probably supposed to call here in theory, but turn small just seems a little sus. A lot of weak reds break even slowly, bleed out, hoping to cooler somebody. Yeah, I see that. So big blind, we 3-bet button on 10-9. This is probably a bigger check spot, and so with king 9, I think we go either way. Perhaps maybe it's just we get to go half pot with a lot. I don't know. It can't be bad to go half pot with king with a second pair, a good second pair here. Obviously, we lose the top pairs. We don't get to go 3 times with king 9, but we get a lot of protection, and we still bet for value from the under pairs. 7-8 did get there for both of us, but I think we just have a clear check call. Even to half pot, our opponent does have to float a lot. It does give them a lot of bluff candidates in position. They still do have queen jack, lots of ace x of diamonds, even king queen of diamonds, king jack of diamonds. All of these are floating, so we probably still have a check call. To small, we have a very easy call. And then to ace, do we block? I don't see a lot of reasons to block this hand. I would block as bluffs. If we had bluffs here, I'd be blocking. I expect the ace to earn us a check a fair amount of the time. Bonkers. Bonkers. They check back ace 5. I think. Maybe it's fine. 4-5 suited. Just gonna have to let it go. Okay, we get kings. This is nice. Very nice. We get 3-bet, which is also very nice. I hit him with the 2.3. I expect to get a lot of folds here. No harm, no foul, dude. You were bluffing. It's okay. Ten jack off, opening. Sipri, what's up, man? How you doing? We're going to go over better check on this turn. We get to hit him with the old 2 hundies sticks. And we looks like we'd be firing river. Or heads up here with 3s. We're not going to make it very far, it seems. Facing check, we might bluff. We don't face check, though. King, queen suited, we're calling in the button. Decent flop. Somehow we take down a 4-way pot with one small bet. Magic. Magic. Oh, I bet the wrong size. Heads up. I hit the 3.5 button. It's okay. We got 4 bet. Saved us playing too big a pot because we opened too big. So thank you, sir. I think we just get to start value betting. 7's kind of bad, but not that bad. I relimped. I thought I was relimping, but it was a post. Guess we'll just throw the one blind out there. Suited EP versus big blind. Against call here. Like ace king off, I'm just flatting. So like, I think we just get to bet a lot here. This is not a good turn. I think we're just going to check here. Chop sometimes. No, 9s. This is a very fishy 3 bets versus early position. Wait. I'm confused. If you want, I'd be curious. Mostly England to get some shit talking going. Oh. Chilling here for the punts. You won't be disappointed. I just 4-bet 100% kings. Okay, I think we get to open 5-7. We have queen high and single and a heads up pop. I mean, I think this is a call in theory. I think it's good to have the queen of hearts. And I think it's good to have the 6 because most 5x. 5, 6, and 7. Whatever. We're just going to call. Ace is obviously a hand we expect to see. Meanwhile, we're turning straights here. There will be boats. We do have to look out for boats. There's all the Queen X, though, and there's like King X of diamonds and stuff like this. So we're just going to go 67% twice. We have 8s down here. Ace 9, button versus big blind. Single raise pot. More interesting here is we have a gut shot on an ace high board. We can have ace 8, ace 6 off. 6s we probably don't ever have, but we do have 6 8, so we're just gonna go with the check raise. Ace king versus the deep stacked fishy. No dice. No dice. We're getting 3-bet here, heads up, with king queen, which we're going to call. Nobody knows. B-jerk fanboy. Nobody knows. We're just going to fold here. Check this back. We have ace jack suited. Big swing and a miss. Third 7's nice. We're probably just gonna go with a 200 bet here. Yo, 5th aid. Somehow I missed you. We're gonna 3-bet the 8s here, heads up. Going bigger check here, and I think with 8s we can check. Either seem close, but I think I'm just gonna prefer a check. I think people are gonna not quite float as much as they need to, so the value that we get out of leading 8s here probably goes down a little. Combined with the fact that we might get bluffed at a little bit more than we should. Although we do contain 2 8s, which is not good for multi-barrel bluffs faux show. I guess we just get to fold now. I think 8 ace, ace 8 off is still close. Is still a call. Versus it heads up to a 3-bet. Cash games on GG are terrible. To this big, we just have to fold. Oh man, guys. Brutal today. Okay. Up. I like Jared concentration is zoned in on the tables. Sounds like a broken English question. Three bet here, obviously calling. Nothing interesting on this flop. Just gonna be letting it go. We can totally have 8-9 here, and again we're facing ace kings, and there's like a lot of weak 10x, so I think this is just a good spot to start firing. Now the question is, how much do we want a diamond? And like, do we beat anything? I think we can go twice. I think this is fine. It's very plausible for us to have flushes and queen X in this line. I don't know how I feel about eights with a diamond. Seems a little wide to me. Like, the diamond's not super relevant. I mean, you have eights. I mean, maybe it's irrelevant. You have eights. Like, I could have 8-9. I'm not sure. Eight seems a little wide, too. I'm just going to give this guy a little fish note. Let's see. Double barreling here with 10-7. Lots of floats on the flop once we bet small. A lot of them just give up on the turn. Kind of out of the way of a lot of those. This turn check raise is really weird, but okay. All right, we have ace queen, blind be blind. We have ace queen in 2 spots. Fish in the blinds. Try and play a few more hands. King check off multi-way here. Nothing really to do. We've queen six off, limp pot. Oh. I think we're just gonna check this down. This is not gonna be interesting. We're just gonna fold, and then over here we are 3-betting to get immediately 4-bet. Old KDJ doing the coaching. I was supposed to do a stream with him forever ago. We never ended up doing. Wow, we got 3 hands like all at the same time. We have ace king, blind be blind, gonna be 3-betting. Overbetting on the flop in a single raise pot here. This is just not a thing. I don't think we're supposed to be 3-betting here, raising, but I mean you can, I guess, if you have 4s and ace 10. I think we generally just get to not do that. Boop. So delay c-bet here to the large size. I think the 8's just a bad card and probably underbluffed anyway, so not a spot I'm going to worry that much about it. Seven, 8 suited. This is okay for 7-8. I think we can go big here. Would have got there too. How many stacks you lose in this session? I think I'm down 7 or something like that. Yeah, versus cutoff. We're gonna be 3-betting here, especially sort of versus a fish. Okay. I see a There's a in chat. Jacks. We are squeezing with ace-5 suited down here. All right, we have jacks here. I think we get to call here. I think we do a bit of both. I'm trying to think. I mean, people are gonna like overfold the 4-bet. Maybe we should just 4-bet. To small, we have an easy decision. And looks like we're gonna be wrapped up in this hand for at least one more street, given that we turned the flush draw. King Queen should still barrel from him. I guess King Jack as well. He should start shifting into like the 6s and 8s regions for bluffs, I think. So expect it to face check a lot here, and we do. And we're just gonna check back to realize. It's interesting if we get to value bet now. I think it's hard to expect a 10 to get. We still have queens and kings. Yeah, we probably just have to check. Oh, he does have fucking 2-pair. We did flop a set here in this 3-bet pot. Lots of bluffs here. All the Broadway should probably continue. It's kind of hard for ace-x to shut down at these turns, too. Did he half pot flop? No, he went small on flop. I mean, like, I have 7, 8, and 10 jack. I'm trying to think if he'll believe that I'm... I guess it's just like... I guess we just raise. Like, getting the Broadways to fold is just good, I think. This tank does strike me as like a flush draw tank. I think it's hard to get paid now. Let's just king jack off. I don't know. Maybe it is. It's a close call. We're in a really tight spot here. We call a 3-bet, call a flop bet. We're gonna call a turn bet now. Anything that decides to bluff turn is definitely going to follow through on river. Like, in theory, we block all the bluffs, but, like, So like tens, jacks, queen, jack, queen, 10. Like he just has to fire the king, like king, jack, king, 10. Just knows. Yeah, I mean, like we just have a fold. Let's go here with eights. 3-bet pot. Check, check. We're gonna check again. I wonder if we should be jamming that river, even the heart. This delay bet and a small bet, I think, is a pretty clear call. I don't know what he's... I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think I'm going to call this river. I just don't see what's tank betting here. Like maybe aces, but like it just like seems so weird. Like delay. Is it just like aces? I mean, like, let's say it's ace king sometimes, 50%. And it's like... I'm like really betting on ace queen, ace jack, ace 5. Like right now. It just feels weird to me. That's the other thing that I was thinking. Is like, maybe this is just like a 10 that just decided to check back. It's a weird line. Hold on. It just seems like a 10 should be betting flop, but... It's just that it's the small bet. Yeah, whatever. It's kind of a weird line. Like if he goes small, big, we probably still call both. Ace of diamonds. We're going to start big. I think we can check back this hand sometimes too. do. I like you. I do. With fives here. I mean, like, it's the combination of like the flop check. Like, the flop check's not that weird. It's the small turn bet that's really weird, in my opinion. And then it's the like tank bet river. That's a good turn. Uh, 75%. I do. And I like you. I like you. I do. Someone subscribed to me on YouTube. It's weird when these come through. I don't know how to stop them. I don't like the animation for YouTube. Yeah, I thought 10x was possible too. I mean, the thing is, it can also, in my opinion, it can also be like a hey, money, but happiness. Sometimes I find that it's also like a hand with potential showdown that's deciding whether or not to check or bet, like to bluff or not. I'm not in the habit of like saying one thing means one thing. You know, like a tank is a value bet. But in this instance, you were correct. Here we're going to be calling in position with queen 10 suited. And flopping an awkward pair. The rake is quite bad. We're going to check here. I'm trying to think of the hand that we actually get to showdown here again. It's like 10 jack will beat. I think ace queen's going to bluff at some point. And ace jack. Ace 5 I think would bluff now. It's a good river. It's a good river. Yeah, the small delay bet's kind of odd in that spot because presumably you're almost checking back range on that flop once you check king 10. So then like once you get checked to again, like you definitely have a polarity advantage and like just go big. Especially with king 10. I don't know, it's just weird because like we could still have yeah. I just don't know really what you're worried about. I have no idea how big the pool is. I think we're just gonna go pot here. I should expect to have the best hands. Ace queen would check now. We probably would have bluffed river if this was like a 3 or something. Maybe not. You never know with people. Now I guess I'm hoping he has ace queen with the ace of clubs. Oh, we just get it through. Aces. We're down 8 buy-ins, so it's not a great session. Could be worse, I think, somehow. We are getting 4-bet from the button. This will be an all-in spot for our aces. We just get the snap fold. Meanwhile, we're 3-betting 10-3 suited, blind be blind. Most of my 3-bet bluffs, blind be blind, begin 4-bet today. I swear it's been like every time. Queen 8 suited. We turn a good hand. We're getting a very big raise. This should be probably king, queen, or a bluff. It is a fish, so you never know, but we're going to call and hope for a diamond. We didn't get there. We still will be calling river, probably. He could have, like, king X of diamonds as well. So maybe we're glad a diamond didn't come. I don't know how relevant our actual blocker is. Like, this is kind of spicy. Part of me wants to raise just because if he bluffs, we get that, like, all-in money. This just like, seems like a good spot to bluff, though. And once we go small, like, we could have 2 pairs. And so we're just going to call here. But he does have king, queen. Tough, 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 tough. We have 4s here. We're going to be bluffing. Under the gun versus, or middle position versus button. I guess we're just going to give up now. Turn bluff's probably profitable. River is probably not. We have ace-10 off here. All right, so we have 2 pair here. We're gonna need to do this. To pot, we're not going to be raising. Very interesting. Brutal. Brutal run up for him. Roughest downswing of my career. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, probably not that bad in terms of like when I was playing high stakes. Just because I have a decent win rate, so the downswings aren't that bad. We're just gonna start with half pot here. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. This is an interesting river. I guess we check. I think as we check call, he's got like all the underpairs with a single club. I don't think an ace is gonna go for value. We block queen jack. This is interesting. I think we're gonna call. Like ace 10. He checks with ace queen. I mean, that's why we're calling river though. What was that hand that just happened? That we're complaining that we're saying was bad. Oh, I might be missing it now because I don't have the oh, queen eight of diamonds. That's what it was. That was that hand. Let's see. Probably won't turn around for us today. Right? It's down a lot. Very hard to turn around that much in a day. We have jacks here, though. We're just going to check raise here pretty aggressively. Are you dead or something? And then we're just going to go with big bets here, I think. We're just going to go with pots. Interesting river. I guess the question is like if we get raised enough. How many flushes raise us? There might be some bluffs we might be able to get. He decides to let it go. Maybe jam has a higher position, has a higher likelihood of getting us called. Just because we're representing thinner value. I don't know. What I know is we need to deposit more money. Hey guys, our red line is still positive today. That's what matters. All right, we have ace queen off up here. Pick up the blinds. All right. 7-8 suited. I think 5 is correct. Remind here. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Bigger check seems fine. Guess we're calling it all in. Is a bummer. I'm just trying to deposit money. Let me do it. Six, seven suited. We're going to call here with a fish in the blinds. Ugh. I'm butchering this. I'm just trying to transfer money. I have to call this. Be really nice if they just let us get to showdown here. Be very kind of them. Only green line matters. What does your mom know? Can confirm your mom does say that. That's pretty good. We have ace jack off. Ace king, blind be blind. I think we're actually still down 8. Yeah, we're still down 8. This is a good turn. I think we're almost betting for value at this point. For this turn bet. And almost. We're almost betting for value. I mean, we beat some ace-x. That call turn. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we're still down 8 buy-ins, so our red line's keeping us afloat. 8 buy-ins down afloat. King 10 suited. King high boards can be range small bets. Probably be checking a lot of turns if it's not a 10 or king. I just don't think this is bluffed. It's like 5-6, maybe. Let's see. I'm playing 4 tables. We're going to 3-bet here. I just heard the first words to the song where I heard Jesus did cocaine on a night out. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild lyrics. Yeah, we're going to 3-bet here. There are not higher limits on this site. We're getting min raised from the button. We have jacks. I think his value range kind of starts here. I think we're just flatting here with jacks. We definitely are when we're going to flop a set. Kind of a bad board for him. We're just gonna jam. We called a small flop bet here, and then we checked down. All right, flop trips here. Blind be blind. We're just gonna call. Good call one more time. I did wonder about bluffing off better King X. Again, stimulation, a little bit of sex. Okay. Oops, sorry for the tank. All right, we got 30 minutes more, guys. 30 minutes more. Yeah. We're gonna 3-bet this. And a boom, buddy, yeah. Mental conversations. This song is such a jam. We're gonna call this multi-way. Hope for something good. That's decent. Oh, I thought I checked already. Whoops. Interessante. Interesting. Yay, me. Ace queen. We can call here sometimes. Cold 4-bet. Let's get that yellow line up. All in, we call. Nope. Neon Face, thanks for the follow. I think we just range bet here. Queen. Oops, try to click this. Go back to threes. Start with 67 here. I guess he's out. $2K NL is low stakes. King 6 limp pot. Blind be blind. 4-5 off. Oh, tough decision. I don't know. Never needed to VPN into Ignition, so I'm not sure. Ugh. Going over a better check here, and then I think we're just going to go 67 on this turn. And this seems good. Like lots of underpairs and not really facing that many flush draws anymore. 9-10 we'd be betting, so. Okie dokie. Boop. I think we're gonna go 4-bet. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with 4-bet. I think this is better because we're gonna get like more of the Broadway calls, given how deep we are. So like we're gonna dominate more calls than normal. I'm gonna start with very small. We do turn it. I think this is a tempting line to bluff in if we check. Even a hand like jacks without a heart, I would probably contemplate turning into a bluff. He just fucking snapped me off. Maybe I should have gotten bigger. Set of 10s. Well, that's not really fair. We should be facing a river paired board given this session, right? Guys, we're down less. That's 4, 5. We have ace queen down here. Face turn 40%. It's like a really good line with broadways. To the size, I guess. I just think it's likely to get out of line. Same hand, okay. We've king 4 suited, blind be blind, or limp pot. We can just be good, so we're just gonna check. Most low hearts, like the 4, doesn't really interact with low cards that would bluff, because most low hearts will bet turn. So I think we can comfortably check, like call a river bet. Yeah, we're just gonna follow through with that plan. Sometimes I'll have an ace. Out of 10. What is this song? It's weird. I'm not a fan. Next. I feel like it's brainwashing me. Deuces. Ooh, I clicked 2.5 and it didn't work. Again, I think we just start big here with twos, with deuces. A lot of 9x diamonds. The jacks are pretty bad for us. We're just going to check. There's like king 10, 9x. Oh, we're just going to check and showdown. And we win! I can't believe how long David K goes for. We have lots of backdoors, I think. That's not one of them. bluff river if he checks, obviously. But he chooses to bet. Meanwhile, we're turning a flush draw here, blind be blind. Very large bets. He went... $10-9 off, blind be blind. And go small bet. Oh, brother. All right, guys, we're going to shut it down here. Small bet flop, big bet turn, and then we're just going to go for overbet on river here. I would say that the skill jump of the regs is quite large. I don't think the average, like the average skill of the pool goes up that much, if that makes sense. We got called by king high when we overbet. King 2 of hearts. Seems not good, would be my guess. But you never know. We're facing a... I went small, and then we faced check raise on turn. And then we're facing jam. We do boss ace queen. Ace queen off should be jamming. I don't think expect to have C queens. Could be sixes. I don't think expect to see sevens. Those diamonds. I don't know if it's gonna be ace jack or ace 10. Seems kind of crazy. I guess we're just gonna call and find out. It's queens. Tough way to end the session. Let's see if these hands get populated into. They do. All right, so we were down just before that, about 6 buy-ins. We ended up down 9 buy-ins. It was a rough session. Last couple hands were kind of rough. We might bet a fold ace 9. So this is our graph so far since returning to the games. We are, yeah, up and all in EV. Oops. Let's see. Let's get this in here correctly. Yeah. So hitting a bit of a downswing. We will see what happens next time we join you guys. Until next time. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you can. I'm trying to put up more content. Join the Discord. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for riding this through with me. It was a rough one.